Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We stand for the national anthem of France.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. That's a little off target. Mbappe, good strong midfield running here. Mbappe! Goal! France! And that's got him off to a flyer.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Morocco ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Back to the keeper it goes. France have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a sharp pass. Hakimi.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And that is the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
France are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So right back into the action. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A case now of complete control. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. True Bangkok United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. He won't be happy with that one. Paz. Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a sharp pass. Nice looking ball, and he's intervened well there.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a little off target. Now it's Puskas. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose.
Olise! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And this is Adriano. Oh, no joy this time. Quarter of an hour played. And he is dashing away. Olise. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
João Cancelo. Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Driven in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Egypt are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Paz can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. And it's Vieira. Adriano. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's had it nicked away. Gerrard. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Kimmich. And it's McAllister. And Bastoni. Silvestre. Now Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross into the box. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Paz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Through Bangkok United with the corner, there first. Vieira deals with that comfortably. A real chance! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind...
Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Egypt have the chance to go the other way. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had it taken off him. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. The referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick reminder
Egypt go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Please use parking provided
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to
area.
use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta going after that. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Tries a shot! Olise. Stam kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Now it's Puskas. Good chance here! Denied by an instinctive save.
Puskas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get it through? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gerrard. And this is Puskas. And the shot! Superb from Puskas! A finish of true class. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 15.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Egypt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game. Just a kick. And Puskás! Superb from Puskás! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And now he has two. Egypt leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, it's Batistuta. He's one-on-one. He's having a shot. Oh, it's come off the upright. And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 6, Neymar.
And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. That's an excellent interception. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting, dinked through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's been hooked away. Well, nicely intercepted. Into the last quarter of an hour. Drogba.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Olise. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, easy pickings there. Paz. It's played through for him. Egypt are looking to break at pace. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nice interception, well timed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Lam gets a foot in here. Lam defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position.
There will be 3 minutes at
Played
a
into
time.
space. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Silvestre spots it and intercepts. And the number on the board is 3. And this is Gerrard. Gerrard, towering header! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
We are glad to inform you that today's
So there we have
matchday
it, Jim.
programs are
A
available
game
from
seemingly
stands
destined
located
for
by the
stalemate,
gates.
but then
I'm sure
the
they will make
ultimate
fine
smash and
souvenirs.
grab.
Egypt really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Decent hit from there. Opts for safety. Silvestre gets over and intercepts. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was better suited to a deeper role, a holding midfielder, a box-to-box player.
Yes, and he gets a lot of praise from the people who matter, that's to say his teammates. Cross to the back post. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Ronaldinho. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Messi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In with the challenge. Paredes. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Egypt!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Aos 20 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
Egypt have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good-looking ball. Albert Ferrer, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Quick look, then plays it in. Corinthians have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. the way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Now it's Raul. Ronaldinho. Lovely bit of skill. He's on it, can he get away? Delivered low. And that is well cleared. Ah, such a clever touch. Drives it in. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's Adriano! And he should have made them pay.
Adriano really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Lahm. Ball played for Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Albert Ferrer. Played into space. Cleared away. Ronaldinho with the short one. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Cucurella. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Egypt can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. Pele. Lovely feet. And it's... Oh, good climb! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Lahm. Silvestre. Oh, it's played into the area.
That's good defensive concentration.
Header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Darren Fletcher. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's a key interception. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Egypt come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Egypt are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. gets us going once more. Egypt leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Adriano. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Darren Fletcher. Cucurella. Plays the return pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. Silvestre. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Shevchenko. Stood up well to him there. Stam. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Adriano. Egypt are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And this is Pele. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Silvestre. Adriano being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's delightful. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Messi. Adriano. Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in, and he's managed, and he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Albert Ferrer. Paredes. Ronaldinho. Adriano chasing after it, and it's Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's heaved it away. Fletcher gets it away. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Fletcher. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Pele. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Adriano. Silvestre. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. Looking for the far post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 7. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That pass isn't the best. And he lines up a cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. And this is Adriano. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lam, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. 2 minutes to be added on. Out towards the flank. Hullet. And we're done. Egypt can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Adriano claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Egypt definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.